Side story. Scientist Lorraine Vivie. I think she was 14 years old when she got the great professor title. What a dull world this world is. For she, who grew up as a prodigy, there aren't many things that she doesn't understand. Even if she doesn't know something, she will deeply understand it after studying for a while. One day, she snuck away from the imperial capital city. The reason was that she wanted a certain plant, and so she went to the remote town of Malta. If that was the real reason, then sending a request for it would have sufficed. However, the truth was Lorraine was bored. Becoming a great professor by the age of 14? That's right. She wanted some stimulus. According to the guild's regulation, those under the age of 14 cannot register the guild. However, those who possess the great professor title can register the guild as a silver rank adventurer. Therefore, I have the right to register at the union. I need the permission from the guild to enter the forest zone for important purposes. I can use magic spells, otherwise I can't bear the great professor title. But I'm not a beginner. Oi, big sis. You want to go to Azul Forest, don't you? Then you should bring this guy along. He just started out as a bronze rank and wants to gain various experience. If you need someone to bring your luggage or help collecting materials, then just use him. You will appreciate it. That was the first time she met Brent. Bronze rank? Isn't that rank below me? Will he not be an unnecessary burden for me? Since the guild would only give permission to enter the forest for a group, she reluctantly accepted to go with him. I was the one who became the burden. Azul Forest was vast. The place seemed like a natural fortress. I had learned about many plants and animals which lived in this forest. I used my physical strength in strengthening magic. However, walking normally rapidly consumed my physical strength. It appeared as a friend had a technique which I didn't know of. It even seemed to be tired whatsoever. Each time I caught a braid, he provided me with drinking water from out of nowhere. It was clear that there was a huge gap between our knowledge and experience. It was the same when I encountered a monster. The fatigue, the tension, and the fear. It was the first time I was in a condition where I couldn't breathe or do anything. Lorraine! Vortex Boras! Run! I was stuck, and without his instruction, I would have been killed. Since then, I learned about various things from Brent. In addition to the battle, there was also basic knowledge for an adventurer, like the method of harvesting plants or knowing the location of medical herbs. I absorbed information like how dry soil absorbs the rain. Then I began to notice it. Had the world always been this huge? Later, I found out that, based on the way I moved and spoke, that middle-aged adventurer dispatched rent as my luggage carrier, so that they wouldn't hurt my pride. It is me who made the world smaller. After a while, I returned to the capital city, but that place wasn't as boring as what I used to think. Even when everything was grey, I still wanted to see the vast world beyond the edge of this land, like what it told me about. After that, I immediately returned to Malta and built a house nearby. 10 years since then. Time passed. Does a Guild Union's missing people search application look like this? There has been no contact from mine for a whole day. I've never felt such a long day as this. Where in the world are you? Knock, knock. I was really worried. It's open, Rent. Come in. And again, for some time, the clock ran faster. Thank you for listening to chapter 5. I hope you liked it. And see you in the next chapter. Bye bye.